like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's real rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to...
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington football team. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Throwing Jones. That's complete to Tony. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. That one, a first down pickup of 8. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year. Now Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all. And, Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks when the league was on pause for 1 following the attacks on September 11th.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On the draw, this is Barkley. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6.
Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Here's Jones from the gun on third down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Jones finding Tony for a Giants first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. You're not ready. You're not ready. Watch the ad. You gonna take. You got take. You got take right there.
Jones on 1st and 10. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now Jones. Throwing on first down. That's caught by Galladay. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. Back to throw. Jones to Barkley on the check down. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there, how about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Running again with Barkley on 2nd down, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, pretty good about getting that type of stuff.
The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Out out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick finds the open target, Arnold. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Fitzpatrick giving to Gibson on the draw. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. They'll run with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. For them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
But they have to do it with a plan, and I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback, and indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back, came back and traded back into the first round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect him. Really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoffs the very next year.
So maybe they can use that and carbon copy it. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's third down.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
It's Barkley on the counter. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Hey, get away.
Back to throw. Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Jones now on 1st down. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He dumps it off to Barkley. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jimmy Moreland. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action.
Interception all day, baby. Yeah.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 2nd half starts with a run by Gibson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Fitzpatrick now. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. On the draw, it's Gibson. Strong run, but they get to him just beyond the 40. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into...
And this is caught. Touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes this Washington 21, Giants 3.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with third and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Coogi 19. Let's go. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47. Watch the pass.
They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Fitzpatrick on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Hopkins with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones, he'll get this one to Galladay.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Jones gets it quickly to Galladay. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
52's the mic, boys, 52.
On third down, Barkley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Joe Judge makes the decision. They're going for it. On 4th down, they're going to try the jet sweep. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Let's put him on the bus. Let's put that team on the bus.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's get off the field, G. My 52.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Check. Go, check. Let's go.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
I'm coming after you. 3, 7. Check. Panther 60. I got it. 60 Bobcat. Check Mike 47. Go.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Mike's 47. Guys, it's game situation.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this is incomplete. Kadarius Toney, his intended target, but now it's third down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to throw again. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Shifts by at the 15. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 70 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Here's Gibson. There's the stiff arm. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, color. Watch out. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Fitzpatrick to his tight end, Thomas, for the Washington first.
Mike 20. Scoot. Big 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him.
Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6.
What's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Mike's by 4. Go 5-0 here. Mike's by 4.
4th down, Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Barkley a 1st down and more. And all the way up to the 46. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Jones. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 10, and he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you